This video I want to talk about a guitar from RS Guitarworks, an Old Soul Stratocaster from their series of guitars that are going back to sort of vintage specs and vintage feel and vibe. And this guitar definitely captures that. Shoreline gold finish, really beautiful. First time I've seen one of those in person. The Old Soul has a finish that's a little patinaed, the body and the hardware. A little bit of finish checking. You really have to have the guitar almost to see it. But it's they're under the bed finish, and it just feels like a guitar that you've taken out on a lot of gigs and worn the new off of, is the way I say it. The neck, it's got the new worn off of it. It feels really satiny and nice, but it's been taken care of. So I just like the vibe of the guitar. This one I think is in the 7-pound range. It has an all maple neck, 63 neck with a really great C feel to it. Single plow white guard. Clues and tuners, just really good feeling guitar. Sounds great acoustically. It just vibrates all the way through, which is what you want in a guitar to be alive, and it certainly is that. But what's unique about this guitar, and the purpose for this video, is the electronics in it. It has two modes. One is a vintage Strat sound, just a typical Strat, traditional Strat, wiring, and then there's another mode that gives it a whole nother palette of sounds via the pickups being wired in different ways. So I'm just going to demo that. There's a lot of sounds here, and I'm going to give you a sample of those. Look over any mistakes in playing, because it's really not about playing. It's about trying to get this guitar to speak to you and let you hear what it can do, because it's really amazing. So the first control up here by the pickups is just a traditional volume control, and that never changes. So it's really close to you there, obviously. The middle is a traditional tone control for all the pickups. So these two pickups, or these two knobs rather, never change, just volume and tone. The last button is the one that offers sort of the special wiring in this guitar. It has two modes, which is all on, kind of on 10, or rolled all the way off, back to 0. When this knob down here is rolled all the way up to 10, it's just a traditional Strat. So let's run through those sounds like you would be used to hearing in a Strat. This is the bridge pickup. Great sounding pickups in this guitar. This is the in-between bridge and middle. Middle pickup. I think the middle pickup knocks me out the most. It's so warm and big. In between middle and neck. Again, we have this last knob all the way on 10. What's really cool about this guitar is to shift into the other mode that it offers is really easy. You don't have to go through much switching at all. You just roll the knob all the way off, like you just were taking it back to 0. Now we're going to have in the bridge position a humbucker sound here. Nice and fat. If we go to the in-between position, we get an out of phase kind of a humbucker sound. The middle is the same as it would be in both modes. Just a nice middle pickup by itself. Now we get an out of phase humbucker in this sort of in between position, the 4 position. And then lastly, the neck by itself, which is now a humbucker. Just beautiful. So we'll run through those with a little distortion on them really quickly. Let's do what I would want to do if I was watching this video, and that would be the dramatic changes. So all the way down in a traditional Strat, that real bitey. Now if I change the mode to a humbucker, crazy difference there. Let's compare the second position. This is the traditional Strat quack. Let's take it back to the modification mode. Kind of out of phasey humbucker sound. Let's go to this out of phase humbucker position. The middle position, or the 3 position I would call it, is the same in each mode. So now we're in the traditional Strat mode. If we go down to the out of phase humbucker, sound there for sure. Let's go to the neck position. This is a traditional Strat. If we go to the new mode, then we've got a humbucker. Totally different sound. Real quickly, let's put some overdrive on these and just see I think it really brings out the difference in them. This is just a full drive pedal, not a lot of stuff here. Let's go down and just hit those 3 positions again where we can see those differences are 4. Here's the Strat mode, all bridge. Now let's go and get the humbucker out of that guitar. Back to Strat. Huge difference. Let's do the in-between position, the second position. Here's the traditional Strat mode. Here it is in the humbucker mode. Let's go to the in-between position on a traditional Strat mode of the middle and neck. Let's shift to the new mode where it's got a humbucker out of phase. And lastly, let's go to the traditional Strat in the neck position. Sorry, that was ugly. Now we're going to switch to the humbucker mode in the neck. switching this, I'm back to the Strat. There's a lot of options there. Like, you know, what I would think would be cool for me, I would use a lot, would be this sort of humbucker position down here in the bridge. And then if I wanted to have a solo that had more bite to it, I could just roll this up. And then really quickly back to the humbucker. Same way with the neck. You know, you could get a little poppier sound by just rolling this off. So there are a lot of sounds in this guitar, and we hit them really quickly today with some pretty sad playing at times. So I think it's a guitar that you got to get in your hands and just go, wow, there's a lot of things to do here. If you wanted one guitar to take to a gig to get a big fat sounds, you know, for the set list that you're playing, but yet you needed the Strat side, this is your guitar. Super nice guitar. Thanks RS for letting me hang out with it for a few days. Thank you for watching the video. Greatly appreciate it.